Events unfolding around the world are definitely concerning. We are living in a time of plague, turmoil, and pestilences. Christian, Muslim, and Jewish scriptural experts warn we may be living in the end times. Watch what's happening around the world. Maybe the clock started ticking for humanity, living in the end days after the ascension of Jesus, peace be upon him, 2,000 years ago. And the world's ready to welcome him back. What's definitely certain is a massive shift is coming, which can potentially shape our lives for a very long time if we don't wake up. This video is an analysis of current events, looking at social and political trends in order to analyze and see what to expect. I call it the Dajjalic world order, the Antichrist world order. It was back in 2017, Chinese President Xi Jinping vowed for the first time that China should take the lead in shaping the new world order and safeguarding international security, putting Xi Jinping in stark contrast to Donald Trump and the US President's America First policy. Back in 2017, it sounded laughable, but here we are today, a more Chinese-centric world taking shape. World is moving away from the US-centric globalization to a more China-centric globalization. The American people have lost faith in globalization and international trade. Free trade agreements are toxic, with or without that fool, President Donald Trump. By contrast, China hasn't lost faith. Chinese leaders now know well that China's century of humiliation from 1842 to 1949 was a result of its own complacency and a pointless effort by its leaders to cut it off from the rest of the world. Today, the Chinese believe they can compete anywhere. And as bad as the American regimes may have been and is, some of them at least do believe in God or some sort of higher power. In contrast, China has the world's greatest irreligious population, and the Chinese government and the Communist Party is officially atheist. The Antichrist or Dajjal power is irreligious. It goes against the very nature of God. Therefore, to think China will pave the way for the Antichrist, Dajjal, is a plausible argument. Everything I'm telling you can be verified. Do the research yourself. Israeli exports to China nearly quadrupled over the last decade, reaching well over $4 billion, according to the World Bank data. Imports more than doubled to over $10 billion. Only the United States trades with Israel more. But things are about to change, and the truth is, my friends, the American regime isn't too happy about it. Israel is known to navigate between superpowers. It's why Israel called their Chinese relationship a marriage made in heaven. You have to check out the article. And it's becoming even more evident right now. Israel will rule the world via proxy by using China. If you want to understand Dajjal's third and final rule, then this is it. I'm telling you the truth, Donald Trump is bad, but he isn't as bad as the media makes him out to be. He desperately tried to keep Israel on his side. He even declared himself as the King of Israel, the chosen one. After all, he gave Jerusalem to Israel and supported Israeli plans in the Golan Heights. But it appears Israel is engaged with China and has chosen her next victim. When Dajjal the Antichrist comes to the planet, people have to be in a desperate situation and in an ungodly position for everyone to accept the Antichrist as God. China has those qualities right now, and only time will tell. The third phase of Dajjal the Antichrist is about to begin soon.